Welcome everyone to OfferVault News. I'm your host, Eddie Grant. For all of you affiliate networks and advertisers out there, we're currently offering a special promo on OfferVault News sponsorship. This is a great way to promote your company on a future episode of the news and get your business seen in front of thousands of weekly viewers. Special package rates are available for current OfferVault advertisers. Contact Josh at OfferVault.com for more details. For our main story this week, we'll be talking about the coronavirus. You've undoubtedly seen it all over the headlines, making it nearly impossible to ignore. It's caused a global health scare and has the potential to lead to a global pandemic. Unsurprisingly, there are people out there who already are seeking out opportunities to prey on the fears of consumers in a time like this. That's why big tech is waging war on coronavirus scams. But first, here's a rundown of this week's top headlines. Twitter's latest major investor seeks to replace CEO Jack Dorsey. A well-established private equity firm has acquired a large stake in Twitter with one clear goal in mind: replacing the company's CEO, Jack Dorsey. Elliott Management Corporation acquired a sizable amount of Twitter shares in order to push for changes within the organization. Elliott has cultivated a reputation for being an activist investor firm. Instead of simply acquiring shares and sitting on them, activist investors buy large positions in businesses with the intent of promoting changes which often aim to maximize short-term profits. Unlike many other companies, Twitter only issues one class of stock, which allows an investment firm like Elliott to more easily accumulate a significant volume of voting shares. That structure is very different from, for example, Facebook, where Mark Zuckerberg retains an enormous amount of voting power in relation to the specific number of company shares he holds. Elliott has already nominated 4 potential directors to the 8-member Twitter board, where 3 seats will be available for filling at the company's annual shareholder meeting in April. Apparently, Elliott put forward an extra nomination to ensure that it nominated enough directors to fill all 3 seats or any other vacancies that may arrive. Talk about being thorough. When Twitter launched in 2006, Jack Dorsey was one of the co-founders. Back then, the idea that you could post a tweet via SMS on your mobile phone was an innovative and exciting concept. Twitter took off after 2008 as smartphones were increasingly adopted by consumers, connecting everyone to the mobile web and growing app marketplace. Fellow co-founder Evan Williams took over the CEO role from Dorsey in 2008, though Dorsey remained as chairman of the company's board. Williams, in turn, was replaced in 2010 by Dick Costolo. Costolo was CEO through Twitter's initial public offering of stock in 2013 and through a long period from 2014 through 2015 when Twitter became synonymous with campaigns of abuse against prominent figures. We suck at dealing with abuse and trolls on the platform, and we've sucked at it for years, Costolo told fellow employees in February 2015, admitting that the platform was reportedly hemorrhaging core users because of it. Costolo left the company not long after that, allowing Dorsey to return as CEO. Dorsey has been at the helm ever since as the company becomes more strongly associated with current US President Donald Trump's unpredictable tweet storms. Dorsey is also CEO of well-known mobile payments firm Square. Splitting his time between the two firms, however, has never sat well with some investors. Sources told Bloomberg and Reuters that Elliott was open to Dorsey keeping the Twitter job if he quit the Square one instead, but they did not think he would be willing to do so. So bottom line is that Elliott wants Dorsey to choose running Twitter over Square, and if he refuses, then they plan on pushing him out. How will Twitter be impacted by potentially losing Jack Dorsey as their CEO? Will Elliott's activist investment pay off for them in the end? Let us know your feedback in the comments section below. Walmart.com edging into FBA business model. Walmart is coming for Amazon's fulfillment model. That's right. Walmart.com is launching a new service that allows third-party vendors to hire the retail behemoth to store, pack, and ship items for customers, in another attempt to encourage growth within their expanding e-commerce segment. Currently, vendors that sell clothing or other items on Walmart.com's marketplace have to utilize a third party to handle fulfillment, or even worse, do it themselves. Walmart's new fulfillment services enables these vendors to be able to pay to have the retailer handle the logistics of getting their products to a customer's door. The company actually launched a test of this service a few months ago with a mix of brands across categories including footwear, apparel, and electronics. Walmart said sellers and customers will benefit from the new service. Sellers will pay a low fee to store and ship goods and be able to drive up profitability as well as scaling opportunities. Customers will have more brands to choose from, faster shipping, and easier returns. The company didn't disclose how much it will charge sellers, but said it would be one of the lowest priced services on the market. After seeing significant growth driven by its online grocery sales, it's no surprise Walmart is looking to further expand its e-commerce segment. The company's online sales grew by 37% last year, topping its own internal growth targets of 35%. It also acquired several digital brands, including menswear company Bonobos and outdoor apparel maker Moose Jaw, and launched other online-focused brands in-house. Walmart announced another e-commerce change as well. In a company memo, executives said they are combining its buyer teams for the website and for stores. Buyers will now be split into merchandising categories such as food, and they will buy all items in that category regardless of where they're sold. Hilding Anderson, head of retail strategy for digital consulting firm Publicis Sapient, said offering a fulfillment service for sellers is table stakes today. With the service, he said Walmart will have more control over the customer experience. Walmart can now increase its capacity of packages sent out with next day or 2-day delivery. The company will have increased visibility in warehouses, so it knows if it's running low on an item, and the company can standardize the quality of packing and shipping so items don't arrive damaged or broken. It's an important move as they compete hard against Amazon, Target, and others with a marketplace app. He said it could also benefit Walmart's bottom line. With Walmart Fulfillment Services, the company can get more out of its extensive network of warehouses and trucks. Walmart also has a large footprint of stores to attract and increase sales for third-party vendors. It could allow items sold by them to be picked up in stores, similar to how it handles online grocery orders. I could see that being an interesting next move, Anderson said. How will this new Walmart fulfillment service hold up to the currently dominant Fulfilled by Amazon service? Let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, and don't forget to join the conversation in our OfferVault official Facebook group. The purchasing power of women cannot be ignored, and we'd like to remind some of you affiliates out there of an often underappreciated traffic source to help better tap into this coveted demographic. As the global income of women reaches trillions of dollars, they are expected to control almost 75% of discretionary spending worldwide by 2028. Pinterest now reaches 60% of all women in the US. Women all over the world go on Pinterest for inspiration and guidance as they make decisions and navigate life's moments, big and small. From using Pinterest to find ideas for dinner, travel, home, and family clothing choices, but that's not all. In 2020, women are also looking to Pinterest for support and empowerment in their most independent and life-changing decisions. Everything from traveling solo, living and budgeting with a partner, negotiating a tough salary, to buying a first home, no decision is too lofty for Pinterest. The platform reaches 6 in 10 US women, 8 in 10 moms, and 75% of millennial women. Think about that for a second. Those stats are absolutely astonishing. These are the most popular trending searches among women on Pinterest. Living solo. Searches for embrace being single are up 48%. Searches for solo travel ideas are up 63%, and searches for how to buy your first home are up 124%. The next big search trend is motivation and self-improvement. Searches for business ideas startup are up 941%. Searches for how to ask for a raise at work are up 254%. And searches for going back to school as a mom are up 53%. Needless to say, Pinterest has become a driving source of women empowerment in the modern era. The numbers speak for themselves. Do you have prior experience with advertising on Pinterest? In 2020, what are you doing to reach out and promote products to primarily female audiences? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. The coronavirus is causing a global health scare, with some experts fearing it may lead to a global epidemic. The virus has already sickened 92,000 people globally and killed more than 3,000 over the last few months. It's impossible to ignore as the virus dominates headlines and impacts almost every industry in the world, including e-commerce and online advertising. Whenever something like this happens, unfortunately, there are always people out there that try to exploit the situation to make a quick buck. The tech industry is currently grappling with a surge of panic conversation and sometimes outright misinformation about coronavirus. If that was not bad enough, countless scams have popped up online related to the outbreak, and that's why big tech is waging war on coronavirus scams. One company that's leading the fight is Facebook. In an effort to reduce misinformation and fear-mongering, Facebook is tightening up its rules on ads that reference coronavirus. The social network will now ban ads that mention the coronavirus if they promise to cure or prevent the virus or attempt to create a sense of urgency about it. In a statement, a spokesperson told Business Insider, "We recently implemented a policy to prohibit ads that refer to the coronavirus and create a sense of urgency, like implying a limited supply or guaranteeing a cure or prevention. We also have policies for surfaces like Marketplace that prohibit similar behavior." Facebook utilizes fact checkers to check dubious claims and subsequently suppress them in its newsfeed. The company just announced they're taking the additional step of outright removing false information about the outbreak that have been flagged by leading global health organizations and local health authorities that could cause harm to people who believe them. Since Facebook has become a vital source of information for people online, they want to make sure users are getting the correct information about the coronavirus. The social media giant is going the extra mile by putting valuable, legitimate information in front of any user who searches for coronavirus. Usually when you search a given term on the app, the first things that would pop up would be relevant groups, pages, and posts. But now, the first thing that pops up upon searching for coronavirus is a box stating, "Looking for coronavirus info? See the most up-to-date information from the CDC to help you stay healthy and help prevent the spread of the virus." Facebook has also vetted content from medical schools and health organizations and is making that info available to users as well. Facebook seems to be handling this situation pretty well, and we like to give them props for that. Meanwhile, other big tech companies are also experiencing a surge of unwelcome activity around the outbreak. Amazon has been forced to step up its protections against dubious selling practices. I'm sure you've seen that a lot of people are wearing those face masks to help guard against the virus. As you can imagine, sales for products like those masks, hand wipes, and other health and sanitation items are at record highs right now. People are ordering tons of these items on Amazon, so the company had to make some adjustments to prevent price gouging and false claims. As part of that sweep, the company has blocked or taken down more than 1 million products that made what they perceive to be false claims about the virus. 1 million products. Think about that for a second. Additionally, Amazon suspended or deleted deals from sellers believed to be raising prices unjustifiably. As of right now, there's no official word on what steps or bans Google has implemented, but it's safe to assume that it won't be long before they join the fight and tackle the situation head on. So what does all this mean for advertisers? Well, for starters, I'd steer away from any mentions of coronavirus in your Facebook ad copy. And if you're running some type of health-related advertisement, make sure the information you're stating is correct and can be clearly supported by evidence. In general, online advertisers are best served to tread lightly around making any health claims, let alone bogus ones. This fact-checking crackdown on ads could potentially continue long after the coronavirus outbreak. So if you're out there running coronavirus scams, if you're trying to exploit people's fears about the virus, or simply even price gouging, then just know that the big tech companies are onto you. How do you see all of this playing out? Can anyone be certain in times like this? Let us know your thoughts, ideas, and opinions in the comment section below. Make sure you join our community in the OfferVault official Facebook group. Never miss a new episode of OfferVault News by subscribing to our YouTube channel, liking our Facebook page, and turning on our post notifications. Feel free to contact us. You can hit us up at tips@offervault.com. We'd love to hear from you. As always, I'm your host, Eddie Grand, and I'll see you next time.